Hi Virgo, welcome to the Dream Prophet. This is your November 2018 reading. The cards were kind of flipping out and not flipping out. It's very interesting, and that's why I have some up, some down. So let's see what happens. Okay, this is your general reading. Material harvest. Okay, this is upside down though. So I feel like there is a contract that you're waiting for that hasn't quite panned out for you yet. This is a contract that would mean a lot of money. So we'll leave it at that for now to see what the block is here. Recognition and reward. Okay. Yeah, so again, perhaps you haven't been chosen for this. So this is definitely in the physical realm. I feel like this was more work related. Because the block is you're not getting recognized, and that's why the contract hasn't been signed, or you haven't been offered this contract that you're hoping for. The advice is just be patient with the process. So this may turn around right now. So presently you're not seeing the money, but that doesn't mean that you won't, because it's saying be patient. You can't plant the seed quite yet. There may be other factors involved here. Okay, now the final outcome is base chakra, the root chakra, but again that's upside down. So I feel like for the root chakra being upside down, that the structure isn't in place. There's not a strong foundation for this to take physical form at this moment. So it makes you feel a little bit on shaky ground, not having the confidence moving forward that this is grounded in the physical world enough for you to feel. And the outcome is stand your ground, stand your ground. Okay, I might end up taking another card on this, but we'll see what the clarifiers are. Okay, so for the present situation, I have Chantal, which is a new romantic love. Now, this has to do with money. So for some of you, it might be that you feel like, you know, there is a new love interest that you're interested in, but there's maybe some feelings of insecurity with having to do with your finances, because maybe you feel like you don't have enough money for this type of person moving forward. So that might be some insecurity that you have, or some concern. Okay, for others of you, again, because this is a new romance, I feel like this is something that you would, so I feel like if this is the physical realm, so more career oriented, this would be some new project that you're very passionate about that you're not seeing the contract for at the moment. Okay, so let's go back to that physical. Now, the clarifier on the recognition and reward, it says, Rosetta, you have a gift of working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. Okay, so now the reason maybe there's been a block is a situation where perhaps children are concerned, and that might be a block, is that you're not able to take a certain contract because of your children. Might be an issue. So you're saying no to the job instead of not being offered the job. It's that you have to pass on this thing that could give you fame and fortune, because you have to deal with children, or the block also, again, because it's a young baby here. It could be that this new project is not getting off the ground. So the baby isn't being birthed. So again, with the patience card, we have Yvonne, and Yvonne talks about you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth are being watched. This could just be, you know, in the meantime, let your pets give you comfort while you're waiting for things to work out in your favor. I'm trying to think. Or it could, this project could have to deal with animals. Let's take a look at the clarifier for the base chakra, and we have Serena. Ha! Love it. Interesting though, because this is upside down. So not feeling the rooted or grounded within your finances, because Serena is all about, she's the angel of abundance. So again, I feel like maybe you can't move forward because you don't feel like you have quite the kind of money that you were hoping for to move forward in this new venture or this new romance. Okay? And stand your ground. This is all about you, you know, own it. You have to ground yourself. You have to make it happen. The standing your ground is, oh, I'm going to get a clarifier on this actually. You're a light worker. Shine your light, baby, on the earth. You're meant to shine your light. You're meant to be in the limelight. So don't forget that. Don't, you know, I feel like this is, don't give up. You have a special purpose. So just because something isn't panning out just now, this is saying, don't give up just yet. You're meant to shine. And it will happen. You know, I want to go back to the recognition and reward because this is all about standing in the limelight and bowing and taking the accolades, right? But that's the block right now. So maybe that's not coming for you at the moment. But it's saying, no, hold on, be patient. You are meant for this. It will happen. Just because you're not seeing the kind of money that you were hoping to see just yet, it is coming. All right, let's take a look at your love. Romantic feelings, but it was reversed. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. That's very interesting because we have the new romance here and the material harvest was upside down, the abundance. You know, I feel like you're holding back. You're really holding back. You probably do have feelings, but you're not allowing them to come forward because you're so wrapped up in your finances and worried about whether you're going to be worthy enough, you know, have enough abundance in order to move forward in a relationship. And possibly because, again, your children are affecting your relationship. You don't feel safe moving forward into a new relationship because you have to consider your children. Maybe that's where your money is going toward. You want to be able to take care of your kids, so that's your priority, and you're not really opening yourself up to romantic interest. And perhaps there is someone that's trying to come forward, because this is reversed, true love. There's someone who wants to come in, but they can't come in because I feel like you don't feel grounded enough to open yourself up. You don't have the financial foundation to open up to someone, a romantic relationship to come forward. So it's not that they don't want to come in, but I feel like it's sort of how you feel. And I mean, that's up to you. You know, only you can move forward when you feel safe and secure within yourself. I do feel that that time will come because you're standing on your own, moving forward, because there is a realization that you are worthy, you are deserving, and you're always going to be taken care of and be able to take care of your children as well, moving forward. And it's interesting because I have another card here that says, don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. You know, and I want to go back to the cards because I feel like these two cards here, it's not just about standing in your power. I feel like there's something that there could be an issue with perhaps not getting the recognition and the finances that you deserved within a job. And you may have to stand up for what you believe in and say, no, this isn't right. I should have received this and I didn't get it. And you have to sort of fight for it. And you're right. You are right in this situation. Now, in your career, though, I have sensitivity. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. So this could have to do with, again, a work situation where There could have been a contract issue, and you had to speak up. And, you know, whenever we get into these situations where you have to sort of speak up for yourself or demand something, or there's always a feeling of how that energy affects your emotional state or your frequency or your vibration. And it shows here that, pardon me, that it is affecting you. So you may have to make some changes within your inner self to be able to handle having to deal with these matters so that it doesn't affect your soul. And your spiritual, oh, well, this is a great way to end it. Look at this beautiful, colorful card. Wow. And I think this is the creation card. Number 1. You are a very creative person. I mean, you're just ready to explode with all this beautiful energy and creativity that you have. You know, and I feel that you haven't been given the opportunities in your life, in your work field, to be able to really fully express yourself. And I feel that that's what, you know, the stand your ground, don't back down, not receiving the recognition, the accolades you deserve, because people just haven't been able to see what you're capable of yet. That will come. Be patient. It will come. Because you are this. You're just bursting with this talent. You just have to make sure that when this is opened up, that you are grounded and have built a foundation for yourself. So when you finally express this, it will manifest in the physical sense. And that people will be able to see it.